welcome back to the channel. I want to start off by saying a big heartfelt thank you to everybody that supported, commented on the last video. It was something that I kind of didn't want to do, but felt I had to. I understand that, as I said in that video, that I understand that there are lots of people in the same boat, and it's hit people, some people it's hit harder than others. As you saw in the video, that was, I kind of briefly went into it. I'm not going to go into the full details, but it is quite severe. As I said, there may be some disruptions. At the moment, I'm looking at probably, I'll just try and get one video out a week if I can. But as I say, the amount of messages, emails, it's blown me away. It means so much to me. So as I say, a big thank you. But as I promised, I'm going to keep going. I'm not stopping. As I say, I'm clearing bits of the garage as I go, packing up, etc. But I've still got work to do on the bikes. I've still got, daily life continues. It's one of them things. But one of the messages I had was a gentleman says, you've always had a positive outlook. Yes, I really appreciate that. I do try to be as positive as possible, but unfortunately we're only human and things get you down. But as I say, we're going to move on. As promised, the ST's in the garage. We're going to start going through all the bits and pieces that have now started to arise. Obviously the last episode on the ST was the ABS lights and the procedure and finding out the fault codes. It's come up with an electrical fault, which, as I said, I already filmed a video on this and lost the whole lot because obviously the camera. First, what I thought I'd do, is it's been such a long time since I've been on the ST, is we'll have a bit of a recap, look through all the things that have gone wrong and problems I've had. It's a great bike when it's working properly. It was starting to get to that phase where I'd sorted out the clutch and we sorted out the overheating problems and all the other little bits and pieces, but there are more issues starting to arise, obviously, with the electrical fault. But when it has run, I have had it out for a couple of runs, and when it has run, it runs absolutely beautifully. It just absolutely glides along the roads. It eats the miles like it's going out of fashion. It is quite good. And I want it to be back to that stage. So we're going to iron out all the problems, and then I can bring the Varadero in, strip that right down, and start sorting out the problems on that. But as I say, we're going to have a recap on, just to refresh everybody's minds and memories of what's gone on. There will be a playlist to the ST at the end of the video. So let's roll some footage. The radiator is right in the front. Radiator cap is buried under all this bodywork. So to start with, I need to start stripping down all the bodywork, get the fake tank out, and then I can actually get into the radiator. Right, for those of you who are unfamiliar or new to the channel, the bike is a 1999 ST1100A, the ABS version. It's got combined braking system and traction control. As I say, the thing with this one, it's really a wolf in sheep's clothing. Looks pretty on the outside, all the problems have been underneath, but as you've seen from the clips, all this has been out, replaced literally from the clutch down. All the clutch has been replaced, clutch hoses have been replaced, changed the thermostat switch out. The only real changes I've done to the exterior is the saddleman seat that was bought ages ago. Really comfortable seat, it is so good. Obviously, one I omitted from the clips was obviously when I had a go at the panniers to see if I could put bigger panniers on. Didn't work, as you can see, back to normal. Normally there would be a 55 litre top box, and then we've got a rack on top, and we can carry a 22 litre bag on the back of that. Mileage wise, sitting at 45,803 miles at the moment, so it's a low mileage bike with so many problems. I've taken it off for now, but normally I've normally got the wind deflector on the top. Some people say, why don't you go to a tool screen? I do have a tool screen, tried it. Quite a lot of buffeting, especially for my wife on the back. So we decided to go for the medium height screen with a deflector, much better. Right, so that was just a brief recap and a little bit of the story of how we've got this far with the ST. Probably when I bought this, it wasn't the best way to actually, I bought this a few years back, wasn't probably the best way to do it. I was on holiday at the time and actually bought it online from a guy that was 300 miles away from where I was on holiday. Rode down, went and saw it, took it out for a ride, all seemed fine. Got it for a really good price, which is probably one of the major benefactors of it. It was a good cheap price, and obviously now I know why. But it is starting to become back to a proper good bike. And as I say, once I get all the problems sorted out, then hopefully it should be good. So we're going to run basically a back to front, go through all the electrical connections, check all the wiring, check all the plugs, change out the battery, and then just move through the bike, just double checking everything, just making sure everything's okay. Anything that needs sorting or replacing will be done. I also want to have a look at, well, I take the screen out, I actually want to have a look at a dash shelf. I've actually got plans for a dash shelf. I've had them for some time. I've got the metal, so it's going to be a cheap, well, low cost way of doing it. As I say, I've got everything, so it's not going to cost me any money. Never done it before, but as I say, we'll have a go, see how that pans out, excuse the pun. So I can load up obviously like sat nav and any other extra bits and pieces that I need. But yeah, so lots coming up on the ST. As I say, probably videos will go down for a while, maybe to once a week. If I can get them out twice a week, I will. But as I say, your support and your messages, as I said earlier, mean so much. So a big thank you to everyone, patrons, everybody, Facebook, everybody that's sent me messages. It means so much. You know, it makes you realise what a good community that we're actually building, where everybody sort of chips in and helps and gives support where they can. So as I say, big thank you. Links to other videos, top left and top right. There will be a best for viewer and a playlist. The playlist will be the ST playlist, so go and check them out there. But that's where the full videos will be. As I say, I've just run clips from different videos just to give you an idea and a recap of what's gone on. And as usual, thanks for watching. Join me again next time. Cheers. Bye.